champs, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've been away for a minute. After the exam in first semester, I never really went back, but my TikTok has been, up and up. So check me out there, same name as here, Quant in SA, because I'm not very creative. So today I am in the Seychelles. This is my beautiful apartment with my freestanding bath. But I just wanted to chat about keeping busy during the holiday period. It's going to be a nice and short video, straight to the point. I think as a university student, it's very important with what you keep busy with during the holiday period. So I'm talking about your June, and then I'm talking about the big one, December vacation period. First year, it's difficult to find a job that is in line with your studies, so a lot of vacation programs will want second, third years, so forth, not so much first years. So what you want to do as a first year is, if you're going back home, you want to get something at a bookshop, you want to get something at Pep, you want to get something at Jet, you want to get something at Fish and Chip Company. Basically, you want to get something that's going to give you the skills required to be a working person. I'll give you an example. Yes, you're working at the Fish and Chip Company as a casual worker, and it's not linked to your engineering degree, but the benefit is that you're learning time management. And I know you're thinking, yeah, I've passed first year, I know time management, I was good in the trick at that, but it's not the same thing. In varsity, you've got 24 hours and you can use it however you want, however you see fit. You can go to your lectures. If you've got 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. At 11 you can go back to res, sleep, wake up at like 3, stop being productive, go and eat, come back, be productive, sleep at 2 a.m., wake up, go to your 8 a.m. Basically, the time is up to you, how you use it. But if you get into the workplace at the end of first year, maybe in June or in December, what you're basically teaching yourself is to switch between using your 24 hours how you see fit and using the 24 hours in terms of business, which is the 8 to 5 model. So you're learning that skill set, you're also learning how to work with people, different kinds of people, and you're learning to suck at something. Because when you get your first job, you're going to suck at it, and because it's not linked to your studies, you are going to absolutely suck at it. Like someone will be teaching you something so basic and you thought you were smart, and that's a very important component to learn, because fast forward 3 years, when you're looking for a grad role, you want to appear as someone who's willing and able to learn, because grad recruiters are looking for someone who's teachable. Okay, so that's a first year, but let's say your second, third year, final year. I'm going to leave engineering because I know that they get mandatory vacation work. I'm going to talk to our commerce kids, right? So in commerce, you don't have forced work, which leads a lot of people to not know the kind of work they want to get into, which is dangerous because commerce, specializing in commerce is a gift and a curse, right? Because you can pretty much get into anything. I mean, I studied actuarial sciences, I'm sure you know. I had the option to go into asset management, which I took. I had the option to go into consulting. I had the option to go into insurance, which is where I currently am. I had the option to go into banking, which I dabbled in. So basically the world is my oyster, right? Because of our skill set. Same thing with, core finance people. So finance and accounting or straight finance. They can go into consulting, they can go into banking, corporate finance. So you want to know what you don't like versus what you do like and what you enjoy doing, because the grad program is very influential. So some grad programs are 24 months. So when you leave there, ideally you want to get into a more specialist role. So if you're leaving and you didn't like what you were doing for the past 24 months, you're basically starting from scratch. So event work becomes very important. What you want to do in June, December, you want to go to career services. I can only speak for UCT. I don't know what the programs are like at other universities, but at UCT, career services has career fairs at Sarah Bartman Hall. Career services also has multiple in-office sessions where you can go in, ask for help with your CV, ask for help and opening dates for when companies are opening. They can help you create alerts on the My Career Services platform, so that if BCG is opening, you get an alert on your email. If Bain & Company is opening, you get an alert on your email. They're also at the forefront for competitions and stuff like that. Like I entered the McKinsey and Co. Case competition at UCT in 2017, and we won as a group. So that's the kind of thing Career Services plugs you with. So you want to be close to that quite early on, second year, third year. You want these companies to sort of know your name, so that when it comes time to apply for the grad program, you sort of have an in, let me say. So Career Services is very important. Just developing your CV and all of that. Don't wait until the last minute. So you go to consulting in June. Let's say it's third year. You go to consulting and you're like, this is not for me. I mean, I like the people. I like being in Joburg, but I don't like the fast pace, or I don't like the fact that there's no follow through. So you do a project and then you move. Let's say you're a consultant at Nissan, you do the work and then you leave. You're a consultant for Medicross, you do the work and then you leave after like a month or two. So if that's not what you like, then you know that, okay, I don't want to be a consultant. And then in December, you will go and get an internship at Nissan. It's going to be easier for you to get an internship at Nissan in December if in June you were at Bain & Co. and you were placed at Nissan. Do you understand what I mean? Now you've got a few people, a few business cards, a few people you can reach out to, and you've got a better understanding of what Nissan is about. Let's say, I don't know if you know, but Nissan is basically closing or letting go of a lot of staff because they're discontinuing one of their biggest models, the Nissan NP200. So if they didn't do it internally, they had to be consultants to do that work. Basically project how many staff they need to let go of. What are they going to do with the operations now that they're scaling down at the Roslyn plant? What's that going to look like projected? Who are they letting go of? They're letting go of the staff that actually works on the cars. Management, does it scale that far? They're letting go of management level people. What's that going to cost them? The retirement packages, etc., etc. So that's the type of work. But if you're working on that, you also get a better understanding of the manufacturing aspect of Nissan. And if you enjoy that, you want to go into that industry, then now you've got something to write in your cover letter when you're applying for an internship at Nissan. Same thing if you were placed at Engine and you really enjoyed, the petroleum field and all of that. You were there for maybe a week or two. It's December now. You can write directly to Engine. And what I need to make clear is that you need to be proactive. You mustn't wait for Engine to sort of send out a notice that says, there's work. You were placed there in June because you applied through Bain & Co. So you've got business cards, you've got people that you can reach out to. In November, you email those people, hi, I was placed here in June, is there an opportunity? Can I come back directly to the Engine branch in Cape Town, in Joburg, in Durban, wherever? Is there an opportunity for a learner like myself to learn a bit more about the company? Paid or unpaid, please let me know. I'm available on these dates. Do you understand what I mean? And that's the kind of proactive spirit you need to have, because that's well rewarded, I think, in the workplace. Okay, I think this video has gone on long enough, but basically I'm pushing being proactive, I'm pushing being close to Career Services, and I'm pushing basically not waiting until you're in fourth year. You don't know what you don't know, you don't know what you're interested in, you don't know what you're not interested in. You're applying, and then you're just going to take the first offer, and you might be miserable wherever you land up, which is going to mean the 12 or 24-month grad program is basically going to be a waste. So just be deliberate. Be deliberate about your career. It's great that you got into an awesome program, it's great that you're studying, but it's not enough, right? Because we're studying so that we can be self-sufficient. That's why we're studying degrees that enable us to be employable. But that gap between finishing the degree and being a taxpayer basically you need to do that work in between that. It's not enough to say I've got a degree. We all have degrees. So what? So just be proactive. I'm gonna cut the video here. I want to go to the beach. But yeah, Merry Christmas. It's the 25th. Yeah, it's 25th of December 2023 today. I'm here for a further 5 days. I'm leaving on the 30th, so I want to enjoy the outside as much as I can. I want to be sun-kissed even more. But I thought I should just leave this gem here, and then I'll edit it and then I'll post it when I get back home. And yeah, we'll chat again. Please chat in the comments. Let me know how you found your VAC work. If you did, there's things like Saba, they organize VAC work. APSIP also is an organization that helps with VAC work. I know InvestSoc as well. So I'll drop those in the description. But yeah, proactive. The people who land jobs aren't the ones with the highest GPAs. They're the ones who do extracurricular activities, are proactive, are knocking on those doors, or putting up those CVs, or saying, look, I'm available, I'm open to learning. Those are the guys that typically, land those jobs, and those are the guys that typically do well in corporate. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. That's